Well, howdy, dearly senior citizen here, greetings, boys and girls. Welcome to this another brand new day. Yay! Another day where I'm very tired because of insomnia. My cat just jumped out the window. She's outside now. Anyway, though, what I was talking about is, well, first I wanted to say, of course, our daily reminder that Thundercats are go! But last night, of course, insomnia. But it was heat related. Now, I have a fan in my room, but I didn't have it blowing right at me because it's still been kind of cold. So it's blowing in my room, just not aimed right at me. Last night with just a sheet and a fleecy blanket, because the sheet was just too little, I woke up midnight, burning up, absolutely burning up. Almost near anxiety. So sitting up on the edge of the bed, had to crank my fan up to high, and now it's aimed right at my pillow. So thumbs up. After a few moments of being able to cool down and feeling the air swirling around and helping me cool down, I was able to lay back down, keeping a fleecy blanket on me now, because with the air swirling directly on me instead of just generalized air movement in the room, it kept me cool enough. I was able to sleep. Still woke up early. I've been in here since like 5 o'clock. Tired. Such is life, though. You do what you can. Thumbs up for that. Yesterday I had therapy. It was a moderately good session. Again, I didn't really have any direct things that I talked about. Well, I mean, I did, but nothing major, because as I mentioned to him, everything that I want to talk about is immediately, it goes out of my head the moment that the sessions start. So that's always fun. But we talked about all sorts of things, and he's amazed as well. He's not going to give out any details on, people, places, or things, but he's horrified at other people's reactions. People that you seem like normal, good, intelligent people, and yet their views on like this there's no pandemic, it's all just a hoax. I don't know how to talk to some people. I mean, really, you have to get out of your echo chamber. You can't stay in just that bubble. When you're in just the confirmation bias zone, you're out of reach of reality. I mean, I fight and struggle with this myself. In that, I don't like to read and hear things that are irritating and bother and go against the stuff that I like, because that's irritating. And some people who hold opinions, I feel, are just flat out wrong and harmful and bad. But if they don't talk about these things, they're still interesting people, and the situations are still... So I try not to just stay inside my confirmation bias echo chamber bubble. And I do watch some people that I don't agree with their politics at all. I think the stuff that they believe in is bad and harmful. But if you discount that, they still have interesting things to say. And you're not just getting your thoughts being echoed back at you. You're getting actual outside stuff, and that's important too. Like, there's this one person I follow on Twitter, and I read his articles when I find them, but I hate what he has done. Back in the 80s with the Reagan era, he was, and even further, He was a big GOP strategist. And one of the reasons we have these horrific political ads and undermining things that go on is him. He was one of those people that really campaigned for and pushed and did this stuff. And I hate what that has brought political discourse to. At the same time, he's a smart guy. And he's not the same person he used to be. He's still a conservative. He's still a Republican. But a lot of the things that he say are interesting enough and good enough that it's worth stepping outside the bubble, because that's what you need to do. Otherwise, you end up like the people that are gasping out the end of their lives on ventilators and hospitals before they get turned off. And then they're in a body bag. I wish this whole thing was a hoax. I wish this was not horrific. I wish we didn't have businesses that are going to be permanently lost. I mean, in town, we had a bar, brewery place thing that I don't even know if it was even open before I and my family moved into town back in 2008. But it was a brewery with open mic, and it had always been shut as soon as I became aware that it was there. Years and years and years and years and years. Well, the past 6 months, they've been doing slow work inside. Lights have been on. Things have been happening. They've been working on rooms off of the main area. February, they were getting things ready. March, they were almost ready to open. And then the shutdown with the closing down of all non-essential stuff. How devastating to spend all that time and money, and you need to open up to get your business coming in to pay for all this stuff that you've been doing, and bam. It's devastating. But is it worse than death? You can always fight back from a bankruptcy. You can't fight back from death. So yeah, it's horrific. It's nightmarish. We have a theater in town, a 2-screen theater, family-owned theater, just 2 screens. I don't know how they finagled it, but they actually have a contract type thing with one of the big chains, so they actually get real movie stuff coming in, opening type stuff. When Shazam came out, on opening day, it was in town here at the theater. They've had to shut down. Are they ever going to be able to open up properly? What's going to be properly? So it's devastating. But that's the whole thing about what's going on. I mean, one of the big things that we seem to have forgotten as a nation and a world and all that is that we're not just trying to do this stuff for us. We've forgotten to see past the ends of our noses. You're not wearing a mask just to keep yourself safe. You're wearing a mask so that you don't spread it. You're not so much keeping social distancing so that you don't get a bug. You're practicing social distancing so that if you have it, you don't spread it. The idea is not so much keep yourself safe, but don't spread it to other people. It's looking beyond the end of your nose, saying, I want my neighbors to be alive too. I want my friends' parents. I want some stranger's grandparents to all stay alive. Instead of, Who cares? So I don't know what the answer is, of course, and it's depressing, so I'm going to talk about other things now. Like there's a fly buzzing around in here now because, again, I keep my window open 24/7. Now it's open even wider because it's coming up in summertime. So I'll have the box fan in the window, and then there's an opening off to the side so that little Amelia kitty cat can jump in and out. And she's sitting in the window right now watching the world go by. Definitely a thumbs up. And my hamsters, of course, are doing well. Little Gojira is in her little nest right now, and she's grooming herself and just doing all sorts of stuff. She's pretty active. It's pretty cool. She's definitely a sweetie. She doesn't run on wheels anymore. Like Dr. Snurf and Saber, they used to run on wheels and then stopped. So now they don't. She used to run on the wheel all the time, and then just, now she doesn't anymore. It's not so much, it's, I'm older now, so I'm going to be spending more time just sleeping instead of running around and being active. They're entering another stage of their lives. I've mentioned before how there's like 3 stages. There's your youth, your middle age, and your old age. And they're each 1/3 of your years. Well, she's entering stage 3. So, thumbs up. Now, little Dust Mop, he runs like a crazy little beast on his wheel still. He did move, I believe. I can't really see where he is right now. So he must have moved into this side of the bin cage, his bin home. He used to be always on the other side. And then when I cleaned it, he moved over onto this side. So all I have to do is look down, and generally I can see him through the side. I can't right now. He's buried himself so well. It's kind of disappointing. And then Saber, she had been slowly moving her nest toward this side of the bin as time went by. Well, after cleaning, she's tucked way back in the far corner now. So it happens. But they're all doing okay. Dr. Snurf still down in the bottom, and he's going to be down there. But he's doing well. He's very active, runs around and, grooms himself and eats, and he doesn't use a wheel, as stated. He's reached that point in his life, but he's very active and does all this stuff. So hopefully doing that stuff with the ointment, antifungal stuff on his back will continue to do well for him. That would be definitely a good thing. So past that, I've just been trying to exist. I went walkies yesterday. It was very, very late walkies. It was after 9 o'clock when I headed out. But I went out, made that loop up through the top of southern Shelton. I'm having difficulty speaking English this morning. My sincere apologies. Made the loop down into downtown and then walked all the way around and then, of course, walked back. So really, it's only about 3-4 miles. 5 if I'm really lucky, but that'd be stretching it. So at least I get that done. Definitely a good thing. I wish my back would stop hurting. I mean, right now, because my chair is back to doing this again, which no matter what state it's in, of course, it's always going to be irritating, because when I can't make it go backward, it's irritating because I want to relax and have it go back like this. But of course, when it goes back like this, if I want to sit upright, I have to actually work to keep my center of balance this direction, which of course means my back has to do extra work. And those joints where my sacrum attaches to my pelvis is just killing me. Oh my God, it is on fire. Yay! And of course, I think I mentioned before how this hand is just feeling bad again. It feels terrible through here. Feels bad and wrong. This part of my arm feels bad and wrong. It still works. It still works. But it hurts more, and it feels like it did like 2 years ago. Just like my back feels like it did 10 years ago. So I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it, I tell you that. Yay! Hey, it's better than the alternative. Well, I was going to be zipping and booming between cameras, but my back is just going to explode out of my body if I do so. Ugh, it is killing me. So I'm going to open up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. The fact is you took the time, you expended the calories. Thank you so very much. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that. And of course, it's a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, with my depression, fibro, brain damage from my alcoholism, 25 plus years, been sober since the year 2000, and with my untreated ADHD, I'm lucky I can remember anything at all. Still, I'm getting better though. I'm still getting better. Ali Shabiri, thank you so much. And Mr. Masker Gemerd Devon 23 Deadpool, that's a heck of a name. Thumbs up and thank you. Zainab Mam Mamedova, thumbs up. And Maria Chillan, Cillan, thumbs up and thank you. Hellboy Gustav, thank you very much. And then we have Denial, thumbs up, greatly appreciate. Kathy Kitscat, always good to see you. We have Chris Erickson, thumbs up. Sebastian Ferris, good to see you. Honored, thumbs up. And then we have Confused Owl 29. Julian, thumbs up. And good to see you in the comments, everybody. And then, of course, Willie Burn. No, Willie Bum Bum. Oh, I can't believe I mispronounced that. Oh, itchy lip. Thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Track, greatly appreciated. And Nax, thumbs up and thank you. We have Kane Halpin, thumbs up and thank you. Special Capson, greatly appreciated. Russian Timing, good to see you in the comments and hopefully to continue seeing you. Chicago Dolphins Ball Hockey, okay, thumbs up and thank you. Edgar Rangel, greatly appreciated. Sarah Sanchez, thumbs up and thank you. We have Ollie B, greatly appreciated. Bina Anvari, I sure hope I'm close. There is LAWHOLACOLBY, thumbs up and thank you much. And last but not least, Colin Reisner, thumbs up and thank you also very much. To get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. If even only in text, thumbs up and thank you. If you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or be on my Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you wanted to help me out, but you didn't want to send, oh boy, my brain is malfunctioning badly today, but you didn't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below. I can speak English, I promise you. That would be awesome if you could check that out. If you wanted to help me out but you didn't want to send money, I have an Amazon wish list link down below. If you could check that out as well, that would be very cool. I have things like hamster food, cat food, hamster bedding, silly things, not silly things. If you could check it out, that would be very cool. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like. Did I just do that part? I have no ideas. Remember when I said my brain is malfunctioning? So I will just say, if you can subscribe to the channel and oh, it's going to be a wonderful day. And hit that bell. That would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not want to, especially after oh my God, I can't even say this part. After watching me try to make my brain function even semi-properly. But if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now to the literal end of time. Definitely a thumbs up. Oy vey. Hey, life is life. So I've got this video, I've got to record a video, and then edit and render. I've got other stuff to do, and then I made a phone call yesterday, found out it's going to be, I have to call back after the 18th of May to find out if they're going to be opening up anytime soon, because they're shut until then, about whether or not and how I can get these repaired. So, thumbs up. Going to make another phone call today. I can generally do about one call a day, so I got one done. You know, I'm started on the path. Thumbs up for that. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. I'll change this tomorrow, but until then, it's still true. So thumbs up and take care.